Hi everyone and welcome to our Christmas Countdown 2021, the 24 Nordic Sweaters Countdown to Christmas with Arne and Carlos, and we are as always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
And it's also the 4th of Advent today, which means that this is the last Sunday that we have to do our preparations before Christmas, and Christmas is coming now and it's going very fast, isn't it?
So quick.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm
I can
so
hardly
excited.
sleep at night because I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Now this month we've been doing our Christmas countdown every day, and then on Sundays we've been baking cookies. And after three Sundays of baking and trying to get those cookies in the box, I have to say, making the cookies is the easy part.
That's the easy part.
Keeping them in the box,
That's the hard part.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
How many do we have in the box? Don't say it, it's going to be so embarrassing. But
We
anyway.
still have a few days. We can do baking after.
Yeah, we're gonna have to we have to bake like crazy from now on to,
Or maybe not, Maybe we just had it with cakes after all the baking and all the eating.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, today we are gonna make two more cookies, and we've got it's an interesting mix today.
Yeah.
We've got a cookie called Guru, which is spelled Goro, Guru, and I would say, I've said it about a lot of the other cookies, it's a must in the Christmas cookie
They
table.
all are a must.
They're all must, but Guru is very traditional and it's a must. And I think I've been looking for a translation for Guru into English, and I've come up with a really good one.
Yeah.
It's a Norwegian cardamom cracker.
Cardamom cracker.
A Norwegian cardamom cracker. Cardamom is one of my favorite spices. I adore cardamom.
So this is your favorite.
This is, well, I've said that about a lot of cakes. So that's number one, and then we're going to contrast that with a number two, which is...
Bramsnip.
Yes.
Bramsnipper. I don't know what that is. I
Well-
actually talked to a neighbor and said we are doing Bramsnipper today, and she didn't know what it was. I think it's very local from where I come
From where you come from, yeah. So how do we translate blem, snip?
It's
So snip is like a little treat, isn't it? Like a...
Yeah, it's like
cookie?
the syrup.
Yeah, so snip,
Snip, it's like a little piece.
a little piece, yeah. And blem is like a blister. Like if
Yeah,
you burn your fingers, or if you get like something on your lip, like a blister. So these are blister cookies.
It's a blister cookie.
Now why?
Because it's like a tarte, was that in
Like
it?
a tart?
Yeah, because and the recipe is very strange because it's from my mother's book, and we had it actually in one of our books.
Yeah.
The book about how to make your own scrapbook.
Yeah, the Make Your Own Idea book. This is the Norwegian version. If you go to pages, if you have this book and you go to pages 100 and 101, you've got the recipe here.
And this is like the old-fashioned recipes, like what my mother had.
Yeah.
It says almost nothing about how to do it.
So we just have to guess.
So we have to guess. And I did this almost every Christmas with my grandmother because she liked these cakes, and after milking the cows we were doing these cakes. So it was a very nice tradition.
Yeah.
And I think we did them around the time we made that book, and we haven't done them since then. So
It'll be fun.
let's see what happened.
Yeah, we did this book in 2015, so it's been 6 years.
6 years,
Hasn't it?
yeah.
Okay, so we're doing the Guru, the Norwegian cardamom cracker, and we are doing the blem snip, which we're going to call the blister cookie.
If there's any Norwegian watching and they have a name, so please tell us, because
And
I only know the local name from where I come from in Ghostar, but I have no idea what it's called.
Oh, that's the oven's done,
Yeah.
or so we've got the oven heated up for the
Because
blem
you
snip.
have prepared something.
Yeah, I already prepared a lot in advance in order to not create so much chaos.
Yeah,
as
the
we've done.
noisy stuff.
Yeah, the noisy stuff. We're going to start with Guru, the Norwegian cardamom cracker. And in order to make a Guru, and the Norwegians, they love their machines, huh?
Yeah, so you have to have this one. This is
Yeah.
a new machine.
They're brand new.
So you see, there's like 3 cookies,
Compartments.
and these are like 2 going this way and 1 that way.
Yeah.
On the old ones, there are always 3 going like this. We have the old ones, but that's for the oven, the fire, the open fire.
So here in Norway, you need a waffle. If you have like a normal Norwegian household, you need a waffle maker to make Norwegian waffles. They're shaped as hearts.
Yeah.
Then you need a kurumkake maker. which is the round one to make krumkake, which we did last week, and we did that the week before as well. And you need a guru maker to make guru. I checked, and you can actually get stuff like this on Amazon. So just write guru maker on Amazon, and you can get it, or go to any shop that would sell Norwegian stuff.
Actually, I think we should order one, because the one you showed me was like more old-fashioned.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
When you open it, it was lined up like this, which I think is the nice way, because I guess you will have a lot of leftovers coming out here. And we have to show this, Carlos, because many years ago, we did in 2005. We showed our collection.
This is the collection, but we made this in 2004.
Yeah, we made this in 2004 for the collection, and we had this lookbook with the pictures of the models, and we use the guru pattern for the cover of the book.
Yeah, so here's the cover of the book, and this was actually printed with this relief.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And this is the first page. These are the first pages of our lookbook, and you can see there.
I think
it says
the book
Arne and Carlos Spring Summer 2005, and there's one of the designs there. Yeah, so this is very old, from when we were in the fashion industry, living another life.
And this pattern is the old-fashioned guru pattern.
Yeah.
With these roses.
Which is very similar. Let me take this closer as well, so that people can actually enjoy this.
That looks more like hearts, like a countess shaping a heart.
Yeah.
In a way. This is
there you can
hearts
see.
here also, but this is nice for a mitten.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knit the guru mitten after this.
And we can call it guru.
A guru mitten.
Yeah. So Arne,
this old one is beautiful.
So the first thing we need to do is
to plug it in.
Plug in the guru maker.
Or do you need a lot of time to?
No, plug it in because it needs to heat up. It says in the recipe to heat up the guru.
The guru
maker. So do you have any? Can you do any?
I put it on this box so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't control the temperature, so it will be whatever it will be.
It's one of the magic one with the light curves.
Yeah. Okay. So
you think this will be fine?
It will be fine. Let's start, Arne.
Let's start.
So in order to make a guru, we need 3 eggs that we have here.
You want me to split the?
No, but we need 2 deciliters of sugar, and you can measure up the deciliters in this deciliter measurement.
Not a cup.
No, 2 deciliters. So we need 2 deciliters of sugar. We need 100 grams of melted butter, which I've got here. The butter has actually to cool down, so I melted it and it's liquid now, and it's been cooling down for a while. You need 2 deciliters of whipped cream. I've already whipped it in advance because I did not want to have that noise. So we've whipped the cream. You need 2.5 deciliters of the potato flour. You can put that in the. Hang on, just wait a minute. And we've got the 2.5 deciliters of potato flour, and then we've got the regular flour. We need 2.5 deciliters of that. And it wouldn't be a cardamom cracker without cardamom, so we've got our delicious cardamom here. And so that's what we're gonna do. Arne, I have actually just remembered that we forgot to light the candles.
Oh, we have to light the candles.
And the reason why I haven't lit them is because I am not allowed. So I just have to wait until you remember, and you didn't. So.
No, I was into the cooking. Okay, so there's a lot of used matches there.
Yeah, that's why I put a second box of matches there.
This is actually the one you burn. Look.
Oh, is that the one I burned?
I thought you had thrown that away for a long time.
Okay.
No, wait, we don't need it. Look, we can do this. Or you have another one. Put that away. Put it in the fireplace.
It's a souvenir from the first of Advent.
First of Advent.
Okay. So.
Okay, so the first one.
Joy.
Yeah, and
hope. And longing.
And the last one is for
peace.
Peace.
Fred.
Oh, that's something we need now. Peace.
Yeah. Peace and quiet.
I want to have peace and quiet during Christmas. But
yeah.
This first one is always. I'm so ready just to sit down, read books, and don't do anything. But it's still 5 days.
Yeah.
So, and we probably have a lot of cookies to make. See?
Okay.
is not burning, and I put it back.
Great.
Okay.
As always, you get the task of whipping the eggs and the sugar into what we call eggedosis.
I'm good. When it comes to whipping, I'm really good.
Yeah. So we put the 3 eggs in the bowl.
This was yours. It's tea.
Yes, I don't drink coffee.
That was strange when you thought you would drink coffee. This is mine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got our 3 eggs and our 2 deciliters of
Okay.
sugar go in the bowl.
Now I just whip.
Yep. You just whip away. Maybe I can try for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should have more of this. Because they're beautiful.
Yeah, I prefer the electric one because
No.
it's faster.
But the noise, Carlos.
Well,
It's so noisy.
this one's noisy too.
Not so noisy.
Yeah. Okay.
So good.
So what are you looking forward to?
Christmas?
No, I mean today. Eating the cookies or
Well,
lighting? Well,
I'm looking forward to eat cookies, but I'm also a little bit anxious because is that the word? Anxious? Anxious?
anxious?
Anxious because not smelling.
We're okay.
No, because that pattern. No, the pattern. I said the recipe
Yeah.
is fishy.
Okay. It's weird.
It's weird. You have to have some touch. You have to know what you're doing. And do we know what we're doing?
No, not really.
No.
I don't think.
I will read the recipe when we do the dough. I will do the dough.
I don't think we've
Be
known.
careful.
Sorry. I don't think we've known what we're doing in any of these
But
episodes.
what is that smell, Carlos? Is it the oven?
There is no smell on it. It's just the oven.
Okay. I'm afraid something is burning behind me.
There is no smell. Okay. It's the oven.
It's the oven.
Yeah. Maybe there's some fat that ended up in the bottom of the oven. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Can I calm down?
Calm down
Good.
and don't freak me out.
I see that you freak out.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, because you're doing. I'm doing my work, and you're doing. What's the smell? And that really makes me nervous.
Oh, it's this one.
This is the one. Yeah, that's the
Is
smell.
this one?
Because it's new.
It's new.
Yeah.
Did you take the plastic? There's no plastic.
Okay. Okay.
Who made it? Did I make a pizza with plastic? Or who did that?
I don't remember. No.
You know the frozen pizza you buy and it comes in plastic?
Yeah.
And
Somebody put it with a plastic
maybe
in.
it was me.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got the eggs and the sugar whipped, and now we're gonna add the butter.
Mm-hmm.
The melted butter goes in. Lovely.
Oh, you
Okay.
use all.
You can scrape a little bit off that for the machine, Arne.
But
That's-
maybe this is also Teflon, so
Yeah.
you can try it out.
Okay, and then we will add the cream carefully into the mixture.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, it does.
You have to tilt it so people can see. If it's possible to tilt, I think you can see it a little bit. It's kind of delicious.
I'm just teasing you. It's the smell of Christmas, of burnt cookies and yeah, stuff in the oven that we didn't clean properly apparently.
Okay, I have to have more coffee.
Okay, so now we're going to add the cardamom, the flour, and the potato flour. Let's start with the flour. The potato flour, sorry. We needed 2.5 deciliters of that. In it goes. It says to sikt, Arne.
Oh, yeah,
Sikt
I can do that.
försiktig.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah, you
my
love
thing.
doing that. It's definitely the thing.
I can sick anything.
Okay, so in that goes.
And look now, this I'm so good at this.
Oh, whoops.
So now I'm gonna do it carefully.
Okay.
You didn't watch me. I was doing it like
Yeah.
very carefully.
There goes the flour.
Mm-hmm.
And we need the cardamom because cardamom.
That doesn't go here.
No, that goes straight in the bowl. And it says half a teaspoon.
Or maybe we can spread it more if you have
Oh,
that.
cardamom. Smell that.
That's
So, but you know what? With cardamom, if you put too much, then it gets really overpowering. So,
don't do that.
would you say this is half a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Too late now. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, it was more.
Okay. And we are gonna carefully mix this in. I think I am gonna use.
Don't use that.
No, I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. I think. Carefully.
Is it now you want to have a close up?
No.
No. It's not much to see. It looks like something yellow. I don't know what. Like
The yellow batter.
like vanilla cream. Is that the word?
Vanilla custard.
Custard? Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There are lumps there. Is that
Yeah, I
okay?
was gonna say it's a little lumpy, but maybe if we just stir it a little bit more, we could try avoiding the lumps.
No, they will be smashed when you put them in the machine.
Yeah.
So
I think
is
this
it me who should try first?
Yeah, you can do the first one, and then I will try the others and see how that goes.
I try without butter.
Yeah, and while I do the rest of the guru, you can do your blemsnippe, your mother's blister cookies.
Look. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Then you should have to be careful when you open it so it doesn't fall off.
So you've got 3, so you need to put 1 on each compartment.
Yeah. So let's see. I really don't know what.
Yeah, I think that's enough. That's more than enough.
It's so strange when they're not lined up. Like, whoops. It's the first one. If it's bad, it's okay. And now when
We need a little plate.
yeah, because we have to cut edges because it will be floating.
Oh, and we need the rack as well. We
What
need to
rack?
so that they can cool down.
Oh yeah. Should we trust this? Yeah. Well, I think I should have put more.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, it's the first one, so we don't know quite what.
But you
what
can
we
do,
need.
you can do it better.
I can try the next one.
So I can do the.
Wait, no.
strange
We
thing.
want to, yeah, but we want to finish this one up first, don't we? Not yet, no.
Oh, it's starting to be brown on that side, but
Yeah.
these are too thin.
Okay, so let's just change places then. And I'll give you your bowl.
Today it can be a funny day because I really don't know how this will work out. So, the pattern says,
Recipe.
the recipe, oh, too much knitting. It says brädsnippe, 2.5 deciliter flöte, cream, is that cream?
Yeah.
And half kilo butter, little bit of salt, and flour.
Flour, yeah.
Flour till passe deig.
An appropriate amount or a reasonable amount.
Reasonable amount of flour.
Yeah.
So first we have to mix the flour and 1.5 deciliter.
And while Arne is
Is
doing
this
that,
1.5 deciliter?
no, you didn't. And while Arne is doing that, I'm cutting around the edges. So this is what my guru is looking like now. It's actually quite nice, I have to say.
I put too little.
Yeah, I can see. On one of them you did. On the other two, it was fine.
You know, I used a cup.
This one was nice. Look. So that's number 2. And I think number 3, we are just gonna let it.
The one we taste.
Yeah. Okay. So tasting.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Carlos, look.
Okay.
It says 2.5 deciliters, so I will make.
Is that like your old-fashioned cup?
No, yeah, almost. That's probably 1. Probably 2. Probably a half. See, this is old-fashioned.
The old-fashioned way of doing
Like a
things.
professional will do it. And now the flour.
Yeah. So does it turn green when it's done?
I don't know. It turns green and red and every now and then. So be careful. Oh, okay.
Anyway, when they come out, they kind of, all 3 are in one, and you have to cut them and shape them, which is what I did over there.
So what was the passedeig again?
A reasonable amount of flour.
A reasonable amount.
Which is how much do you think? I would actually stir it in first and then see if you
Yeah,
need
because
more.
we have to use this one. What's this called?
Rolling pin, yeah.
Rolling pin. So
Oh, no, you do need to leave me a little space here so I can cut the guru, please. No. If I take like a third, you can take the
we have
rest.
to take the candles away. Okay, so now let's see a passedeig. So I guess I need more. You see, sometimes when we do these things, like last Sunday when we did the skrull, suddenly I remember that we used the
Look
spoon.
at this. Looky.
Oh,
So-
but still a little bit thin.
Yeah, so that's how it comes out. Yeah, but isn't thin nice?
I think this. Look, I think this is what we call a passedeig. In English, a passedeig.
Okay.
I can go over here.
So that's a suitable dough.
So I think this is a suitable dough.
Well, that's what you're guessing.
I guess, because I think I can. No, what's that?
You can knead the dough.
Yeah, a little bit more. One for the road. And then I have to. Okay.
These are nice. So pretty. I'm definitely better at guru than I was at krumkake.
I think you're good. Okay, now I have to put butter in this one, and then you see when you add the butter, maybe something happens and you need more. Oh, I have dough in my nose. And maybe you need more flour. I think you need more, Carlos. They are thin. Sorry that I'm so bossy.
You think?
Yeah. They should be.
I think they are nice.
They should be thicker.
I don't agree. We'll see.
Okay, so do it your way. Ah, I think they're a little bit skinny. Is this all mine? The butter?
Yeah. It said 500 grams, didn't it?
Yeah. I think that's why you get those bubbles on top, because of the...
I'm gonna do them a little bit thicker, but I don't agree. But I'm gonna do them a little thicker since you are insisting.
Oh, this is hard. Oh, can you help me with more flour?
Hang
Because
on.
now it gets greasy.
I'm multitasking here now. Okay.
Look.
Okay, more flour. So my question to you is, why didn't you cut the butter in pieces before you put it in there?
Because I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Okay.
That's translated from Norwegian.
Mm-hmm. And what does it mean?
That I'm not so smart.
Oh, I think you're smart. I think that you just are very enthusiastic. Do you think this is better?
Yeah, a little bit thicker. I'm so bossy.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't it? I think it's because you have all this butter. That's why you get the bubbles.
Yeah.
It's like Napoleon's cake.
Yeah, what's that? That's like a vanilla slice, I think they call it in English.
I don't know.
I think so. You see, all the cutouts are eatable as well.
But now, Carl, I need space. Yeah, I know, but I'm working. But I wonder maybe I should do the chèvre thing over here behind us.
We have a second cutting board, so you could take that.
It will be so messy. I think this will be the most messy cooking episode.
So do you think we should leave you guys for like just a nanosecond so that we can set up a new area for you?
For me?
Yeah. Shall we just do this and then come back?
First I will show, look what's happening. I think this is a good dough. Okay, we have to take a break while we clean. Oh, this is so nice.
Okay. So we're taking a quick break.
I'm so happy with myself again.
We're going to take a quick break to clean up the area so that Arne and I both can have space to do our stuff. And we will be right back. It's going to be a while for us, but for you it's going to be like this.
Now I'm ready to cut out the cakes.
Yeah, and I'm behind the camera now, so let's see what you're going to do, Arne.
So I'm gonna use the chèvre,
The rolling pin.
rolling pin, and you have to make this kind of a little bit flat. Like, actually, not kind of flat. Making this flat.
Oh, look who's behind you. Hey, Freya. Hi, Freya.
If I had like a bigger table, like or something like a plate to work on, I would have done bigger. But I'm doing it like this, so I don't make too much mess.
So you're rolling it out super thin?
Not so super. I think this is good. But
Okay.
I haven't done it for a long time, so let's see. In the old days, we used this paper piece, and then we cut around the paper. But I'm gonna eyeball it.
You're gonna eyeball it.
So let's go like this.
And you're gonna need a sheet for baking paper.
Yeah.
Did you get that already or no?
No. But you can
No, I can't.
put the camera down when you've after a while.
No, I think you're gonna have to go get it.
Okay. And see if it's not stuck. So this is eyeballing.
They're huge.
But they are normally quite big. So
I mean, I could have done like half of that if I were you.
no, they should be big.
Okay, and what do you do with them?
Put them on the plate and put them in the oven.
Yeah, but you need some baking paper.
Baking paper. Where's
So-
the baking paper?
It's in the cupboard.
And I need this one.
So there you go.
Okay, I'll be back.
You'll be back, yeah. Here is the guru preparation going pretty well. There's a lot of stuff that you need to cut out though, so this is extra yummy for us.
I think that the old machines, they didn't make so much leftover. I think we have to go to a thrift store and look for old ones.
Those are massive, Arne. I would make them half that size.
No, they shouldn't be small, Carlo.
Okay, well, if you say so.
I need something to take them out. Or I need to use more flour. No, this is not working. Do we have like this? Probably works.
Let's see.
They're not too big. They should maybe be a little bit more rectangular, like the one on the picture.
Okay, Arne, I think I'm going to join you. So, we're going to say we'll be right back, and I'm going to stand with you and keep doing my cookies.
This takes time.
It does, yeah. So, see you in a bit, which is going to be now.
Okay, so we're back. But now I think I will have some baking paper under because this is too sticky.
Yeah,
Remember when I did the gingerbread, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but I did some really nice gingerbread last
You
year.
did, yes.
I used baking paper because it gets a little bit too sticky, and also like you have to use this one over and over and over because you cut away so much.
Yeah.
So in the end, it will be a lot of flour in the dough.
I think those are really big and quite ugly, to be honest.
Look at the paper, the measure.
Yeah.
It's almost like that. But I eyeball them.
Yeah, you can see that.
You are so rude.
No, I'm not rude. I'm just being honest. I'm just honest. Okay, so Guru is coming along. I've got 2, 4, 5.
Just wait,
And,
Carlos, until this comes out of the oven. You will be surprised.
Got 17 crackers now, so that's good.
Yeah.
And here's 20 now with these when these are done. So that's pretty cool.
Maybe I should have made that piece of paper, but not. Okay, eyeballing again. So let's be like, if I do like that way.
I don't agree.
A nice angle, like. Oh, look at that one. These two, these are nice. I'm so good. Is it annoying that I'm always telling how good I am?
Yeah. Very annoying. No, not really.
Then I'm gonna do it more.
Oh, something happened. Did I let go of the heat or something? They're not.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. Oops, sorry. Just have to fix the power, Arne. Maybe we should put the power on the camera just in case, or do you think it will be okay?
I think it will be okay. Did you take the power out of the
I
machine?
don't understand what happened here.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, that's my point. These didn't come out at all.
Are you sure it's on?
Oh no, it's not. That's why. That's why. Okay, so this dough is just gonna be gone. Bye bye.
I think we can open like a bakery.
A restaurant or bakery? Yeah. You think people would buy our goods?
I think they would. There would be like queues outside. Actually, I read a book now about a girl from Norway who emigrated to America and bought a bakery in Brooklyn.
Who's the author?
Oh, I don't remember.
Is that the one with the high heels? Or that's another book?
Oh, that's another book. This is I think it's just a fantasy thing,
Ah, okay.
but it's kind of interesting.
Fiction.
Fiction, that's the word. But she bought a bakery in Brooklyn and like she was working for was it the Wonderpumps? Wonderpumps?
Who's that?
Wonderpump?
Yeah.
Isn't that the word? Wonder.
Who's
The
that?
rich people. What's it called? The same family as the guy on CNN, Anderson.
Oh, the Vanderbilts.
No, the Vanderpump. That's the one from the not the Desperate Housewives, but the
I don't know. But you're thinking of you're thinking of Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
That's the Vanderbilts.
Vanderbilt. So in the book, she was working for the Vanderbilt, and then she quit the job and she started to be, or when she opened the bakery.
Okay.
So I'm eyeballing again.
Yeah. Looking good. So, Arne, what do you think about this year so far? No traveling, or not much. We've been to Iceland once, and we've been to Sweden 3 times. And that's
You
pretty
know
much
what?
it.
I think that I was thinking about it a few days ago. That in a way it has also been good
Mm-hmm.
not traveling so much,
Yeah.
because we have had time to think.
Yeah.
And we have had time to do things in the house.
That's true.
And oh, this was this. Now, Carlos, it starts to look like something. Now I'm so excited again about my cakes. Look.
Okay.
Is the oven on?
Yep.
I think I retired this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I think these are really.
Maybe this should be retired.
Yeah, these are really thick, Arne, I have to say. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see what they look like.
Okay, there's not space for more.
No.
Now they are ready to go in the oven.
I think your mother's cookies were half that size. But that's what I think.
We'll see what happens. Can I put it in the oven now?
Sure.
No, I'm not ready. Because it says in the book we should actually we should put sugar on it. And
Powdered
then-
sugar or
No, this sugar, normal
or
sugar.
pearl sugar?
No, normal.
Normal sugar.
And then it says they should be light yellow with a little bit, with a few brown spots.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No. Well, yeah, because they're supposed to get little blisters. That's why they're called.
Light yellow with brown spots.
Yeah, that's why they're called Blendsnickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think that the traveling or the non-traveling has, we've been home, we've been thinking about it, but we are ready to travel. I mean, we're fully vaccinated, so we could travel anytime.
As long as there's there was this the new version of the corona.
Yeah, well, we don't want that, do we?
You never know, but we will probably travel again next year. So
Yeah.
what shall we do with the sit and knit then?
Yeah, that's always a question. Usually, up until this year, we've always done the last of Advent podcast as a yearly podcast where we sum up the year. But because we've been summing up the year every day on our Advent calendar, we thought we wouldn't do that this year.
And also the sit and knit.
Sorry?
We will summing up on sit and knit because we talk about what happened last.
Yeah, but usually every end of the year, Arne, we have a podcast where we sum up the year. We've done that several years, but we are not doing that to this year because we're doing it on the Advent calendar. But the sit and knit for a bit is it's a bit of a headache right now. We're not sure what we're gonna do, but we know that we're not gonna be able to continue weekly. That's just not gonna happen. So we're still thinking about it. Maybe once a month is realistic, but we will see. When we take a break for Christmas, we're gonna take an indefinite break from sit and knit for a bit. So we're not gonna be doing sit and knit for a bit in January, and maybe we'll be back in February with like a once a month occurrence. We'll see. Tutorials on Sundays though will continue. We've already recorded a whole batch of tutorials just very recently, so you have that to look forward to in 2022 already. From January 9th we'll be back with new episodes. So Sundays are going to continue as before, and then we are going to keep thinking, what are we going to do with sit and knit for a bit?
I want to go on take sit and knit for a bit on tour.
Yeah, me too.
And we have we still think about those cruises and the garden trips, but you never know. It's like the world is changing so quick right now.
It's by the minute.
Yeah, you never know what's happening. So, so interesting times.
Yeah, very interesting times.
But you see, it's not bad to do some changes every now and then. Like when the COVID kicked in and we just decided we had to cancel every trip, and we just decided let's do a podcast every day. That was also like,
Yeah.
it felt strange when we decided to do that, but we didn't have any choice actually.
No.
So what's happening in here?
I have no idea. I am a little bit.
Maybe I used too much butter. No. Too
No,
little.
because the recipe said to use a lot of butter.
I need more paste.
That was actually the only thing in the recipe that had like a quantity.
Yeah, actually. No, the
You've stolen my knife.
the fruit.
You've got your own
I
knife.
have my
over
own
there.
knife.
The cream. Oh yeah, the cream
cream.
also. Yeah.
2.5 deciliter of cream and half a kilo of butter. Yeah. Or maybe you're right, Carl. Maybe they are too big.
They are too big.
Maybe I should squeeze them out more.
Make them smaller.
No, not. No, I don't mean big. I meant thick. See?
I keep eating. I keep putting these on the over there, and then I keep eating. It's like I'm unstoppable right now. So these might actually stay in the box because I'm going to be so full by the time we put them in there that I'm not going to want anymore.
These?
Mm-hmm.
There won't be anything to put in the box if you continue like that.
Yeah, but I'm only eating the left.
Maybe my bram snip will stay in the box.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is I'm only eating the thing I cut off. Because the cookies are supposed to be rectangular, and then there's a lot of extra.
Well, this is not healthy. It's bubbling with fat.
Oh my god.
Where's the paper? I need more paper, like
Baking paper?
And I need more things to put the cakes on.
Are you sure that is right?
Yeah.
What is coming out there?
Yeah. And then there should be light brown. No, yellow with brown spots.
Okay.
Maybe I should have practiced this before we put the camera on.
Maybe.
But then it's not so interesting. It's more fun if I fail.
Well, they are getting blisters, that's for sure.
They are.
But yeah, but this is because it's a mysterious recipe and it's got these really weird measuring things.
But a lot of my mother's recipes, they are like that.
Yeah, that's
They don't
true.
tell you anything.
Anyway, in case you're wondering the recipes, I put them on the blog. So just go to arnecarlos.com, select the blog, and then you can choose the recipes post. There's Advent special recipes post. I've pinned it on top, and you've got all the cookies and all the 4 different Sundays that we've done. Altogether 7. We've done saltkaker, the thumb cakes. We have done the brune pinne, the brown sticks. We've done the biscotti, the cantucci. We have done the skrull or krumkake, the cones. We have done the Berliner Kranser, the Berliner wreaths. And today we are doing guru, the cardamom crackers, and Arne's very interesting blemsnipper.
These
The
are
blister
They're
cookies.
stuck to the paper. And we have to you have to remember we have a calendar, Carlos.
We do, yeah.
Actually, I'm the one who will pick the sweater.
Well, you're so busy that I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. And it's for you. It's your turn to open it.
Yeah. I'm just looking for number 19. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I found it. And I found a Christmas ball as well. So let's start with, I'm gonna put this here. Let's start with the calendar. So while Arne does his thing,
My
I'm gonna pop over here and show you guys. This is number 19. And it looks like there's something up its sleeve. Look.
Yeah. Maybe it's a message.
Yeah. Yes, because Anna, PJ, and Eric, they also send us a lovely message.
You know you have something in that one?
Oh, thanks for telling me. So, before I continue reading the message, I'm just gonna cut up these cookies.
I think it's chaotic this evening.
Well, but isn't it always chaotic when people bake cookies for Christmas, or are we the only ones?
I don't know.
Tell us in the comments field if you kind of recognize yourself. On the other hand, most of our followers are really good bakers.
I know.
Because they give us so much advice.
But that's good.
And we're the bad ones. Well,
I know.
I'm the worst. I'm really a bad baker.
I'm not so good either. But what can we do?
Yeah, exactly.
If you want cakes in this house, you have to make them yourself.
And then you just have to, do them as you do them. Okay, I'm gonna put in the batter, the final 3.
Actually, you have to make more dough because this won't be enough for Christmas.
Oh, it'll be enough for you and me.
No?
No?
What if we have guests?
Yeah, that's true. Then there will not be enough. Okay, so back
I
to
should do
the
this
sweater.
more often because I feel I'm getting better now on the on everything.
Mhm.
Look, now I can even turn it like this.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
a
good.
pizza.
Okay, so back to the sweater. I'm gonna read the comment that came out of its sleeve, the comment is from Claire Payne, and this was posted. This was posted in November, actually, and Claire writes, "A beautiful view out of your window, a hilarious story of salted trout, oh Arne,
Oh, that's
and some lovely crocheted things. The little round crochet items are called doilies. I have so many of them because, like Arne, I find them in thrift stores. They look good sewn onto cushions and tote bags, so I'll be interested to see what you do with yours." Yeah, we are working on something, and those doilies came from my mother. And my father, and we brought them with us from one of our trips to Sweden this fall. And I don't want to throw them away, but we don't have any use for them. So I think we're gonna, try to find something fun to do with them. So keep your eyes peeled for 2022, and we will. Oh, this is weird. Is it because it's 4th of Advent?
Is there two messages?
There's a second message here. It must be because it's a special Sunday, huh? It's the Sunday before Christmas.
Maybe it says your cookies are burning.
Okay, this one is from Diana Bauer, and this one is from the calendar actually, from when we did the magic, not the magic cast on,
The calendar?
the closed cast on for the mini jumpers.
Mini jumpers.
Yeah, we did a closed cast on tutorial in October, so that when you cast on these sweaters, you just have to, they're closed so that you can put things in them. So Diana Bauer writes, these are so adorable. I bought the pattern this morning, and I'm planning to make 3 sets. One for each of my 3 granddaughters to have as family tradition and keepsake. Thank you so
nice.
much.
You're
That's
welcome.
really nice.
Thank you.
We only managed to knit 1 set this year, but we're gonna start early and we're gonna knit a 2nd set, so that next year I'm gonna get Arne 24 little treats and Arne's gonna get me 24
my own.
little treats. But we're gonna do like chocolate and candy because it's crazy to get all this stuff that we've gotten each other.
So I'm just down here looking like something is boiling, and something is happening, but they are a little bit big.
I told you, those are actually
No, not. They are a bit thick.
yeah.
So I think I retire this, and
Anyway, Arne, here is something interesting.
Retired.
Here is something interesting in this.
Huh?
We have got a little treat.
I think maybe you know what it is.
Yes, I have a feeling I know. Yep. There is a little bear coming out of this
You
sweater.
know that is the bear we didn't buy
Oh.
because we didn't leave it in the shop.
Oh, so did you go back and get it?
So I was thinking we have to have it.
Oh, a porcelain bear. Some of you might have already noticed that we have a collection of porcelain bears on our dining table. We collect them, we love them. And they are from Royal Copenhagen, the Danish manufacturer of porcelain.
figures and stuff.
Yes. Royal Copenhagen, or the Royal Porcelain Factory as they're also called. And look at this sweetie here, and he's gonna go right into the collection. He's so cute. So I'm gonna say thank you, Arne, but it's for both of us.
Yeah,
so.
it is. But you remember that day? That was a very traumatic day.
Yep.
Remember, we were in the car and suddenly, like, looking for this thrift shop, and then we had a telephone call.
Yeah, from the alarm company.
The alarm company, because there was a burglar alarm went off in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was almost freaked out. I was driving looking for this place, and suddenly there's this message on the phone, and
Yeah.
and then they said, but it is a bird. There was a bird who came into the room because we were fixing the fireplace, and it was like open. holes in the basement.
Yeah,
like
so a
in-
bird set off the alarm and he was in the house. And that was very traumatic for our friend because we have a friend that was sitting in the car listening to this and she's terrified of birds. So she freaked out.
I think the first one won't be that nice
No?
because I think I have to. Should make them flatter.
Mm.
But look, they did now. These are more
Yeah,
flat.
those are gonna be great.
This will be nicer.
Anyway, she was freaking out about the bird and then she was really afraid for us that there was gonna be a bird in the house. But when we came back, to the house, the bird was gone. So it must have found its way out.
Found the way out.
And we've got cameras. We have an alarm system, and we've got cameras in all the rooms. So actually, the alarm company said that the bird was flapping its wings in front of the camera.
I think I have to take them out.
Yeah. Oh wow!
These are
Terrible.
terrible. These they are too thick, not too big, but too thick. I have to make a new round,
Yeah, definitely.
but I'm not giving up
No,
because they are good.
you should never give
Where
up.
is that something to put under?
Oh, you need the rack. I'm gonna start transferring these into the box because these will cool down, and then you can get the rack.
I can put them over here. These are floating in butter.
So I'm sure people have had more than enough of us now, Ernest. So I think we're gonna do the formalities.
Oh, you have to remember we have a competition.
Yeah, I know. But before we do the competition, I think I just want to tell you my plan.
Yeah.
I think we should do the formalities, and then we can keep baking afterwards, and then we'll do some videos of the final results, so everybody can see
Yeah.
if they turned out okay or not.
Oh.
These are a disaster, though.
No, but they look good.
They do.
Yeah. But I think I should make them more flat and
Yeah.
bigger. These are actually too. You think that they were too big, but they are actually too. They are too small.
Okay.
Look, they should be bigger. They should be like the syrup.
I'm not too
What's
sure.
the syrup snip?
Yeah, the syrup cookies.
And they look like they look like this, but
Yeah.
they're with syrup.
So I'm not too sure about this, but we'll see at the end of the show what happened. But yeah, we do have a competition going. This podcast, the whole advent calendar is supported by Prim, and Prim has actually given us this amazing bag, this project bag, and it's full of the sustainable needles from the 1530 collection. I'm gonna do some up close so you guys can see the goodies inside this bag. It's fabulous. So we've got really nice pairs of needles that look like this. I'm going to open these up and show you. For those who love knitting flat, you can knit with these really nice bamboo needles. These are size 3, and they're really long as well. So they're 33 centimeters long. There's circular needles in size 80. And you've got in size 60 as well, the length 80 centimeters and 60 centimeters, and they're all from the 1530 collection, which is very sustainable. And you know, once we open these packages, we can put the packaging in our bokashi. So that's really good.
I love everything I can put in the bokashi.
Yeah. So you guys get to become eligible if you post photographs of your projects. That are connected to the mini sweaters that you've got here, and that are connected to the Christmas balls that you've got here. So all you need to do is post photographs of your projects. They can be just started. You can post what you're gonna put in your little mini jumpers if you want. Tag them with Arne Carlos and Christmas Joy Handmade. You can put them both on Facebook and on Instagram. Hashtag those photos with those 2 tags, and you're eligible for a competition. And the winner is going to win that. We're going to be announcing on December 24th.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stressed now.
Yep.
Sorry, because I forgot to put sugar on the cakes.
Okay.
And the ones I have in the oven now, they look amazing.
Okay. So we're going to finish up our podcast now. We're going to say goodbye. We're going to do the formalities, and you guys are going to get to see the final results.
I have to go in there now and put sugar.
Exactly. So we're going to you're going to see the final results towards the end of the podcast when we put everything back in their boxes again. And at the point, right now we've got about 7 cookies in the box, plus minus 5, I'd say.
Yeah.
But still, there's plenty of time for Christmas.
And this won't be old when it gets
No.
colder.
And we've also got a Christmas ball that matches the sweater, and this is what it looks like. This is Christmas ball number 19. Yeah. So,
I just have to put sugar on this.
yeah, put sugar on those, and I'll do the formalities.
Yeah, and I put them back into the oven.
Yeah. So this one's going up on the wall in our dining room, and you will see the Christmas ball there tomorrow. It's been a pleasure doing these Advent calendars Sundays or Advent Sundays with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed them, although I do have to say we are lousy bakers and it's been very chaotic. I still hope that you've enjoyed the episodes.
But if you try the cakes, post them on Instagram so we can see them.
Yeah.
And maybe we can have some tips because
We need tips. We need
we're
help.
not the best cooks, but
We're
we
not.
know how to eat them.
We know how to eat them. We
And
need.
you know they don't have to look good because they won't be pretty where they end up.
That's true. Anyway, we do need help getting our baking skills a little bit better. So please send us some comments and some tips and things that you think may help us in the future. And we do hope that even though the cookies are horrible, that you have enjoyed these episodes. So please give us thumbs up and comment and engage with our content. And turn on those notification signs if you are a subscriber. You will never miss an episode.
Yeah.
And make sure to subscribe to our channel as well as our newsletter in order to be, the first to know. Those who subscribe, our newsletter will be the first to know what we finally eventually decide to do with Sit and Knit for a bit.
And if we travel, where
Yeah,
we
exactly.
are traveling.
And
And
where-
did you mention the hashtags?
Hashtags are Arne Carlos and Christmas Joy Handmade. Those are the hashtags for the competition. And you're eligible to win the prize until December 23rd at midnight. And on December 24th, we are going to announce the winner, who is going to be selected by random. So Arne, I'm going to let you continue baking, and we are going to be back with a new episode tomorrow. And please wait until the end of this episode so that you can see what the cookies that Arne baked, the blister cookies, finally look like. So thank you so much for watching, and see you again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. So Carlos, more cookies in the box.
Yeah, let's just say more cookies instead of 7 cookies in the box.
Yeah.
So what do you think of my guru?
I think they're nice. They're a little bit thin, but they taste good.
They're cardamom crackers.
Yeah.
And then
My cookies need more. I need to practice more. I'm gonna call my sister.
yeah, very interesting cookies. Let's put on the
But-
lids.
Did you taste them?
Yeah, yummy.
They taste so good.
They did, yeah.
So it's not about how they look; it's about how they taste.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.